Alright, this is where the Dead Sea Scrolls were found. I believe it's called Qumran in the Middle East. Now, this particular structure, I'm saying, is a tendon enthesis assembly. These are the straps that come down, and those are the tendon enthesis balls, and these holes are where the blood supply invests, and I'll show you those in the mud fossil. Alright, so you see that. Now let's look at this one right here. This is called limonite, and it's a rock, and it's a mud fossil. Hold on, let's come down here. Now I hope you can see this all right, if the light is okay. But do you see these holes here? Those holes, those are the caves. Those are literally what they carve into these tendon assemblies for caves. You see, all the way around. Now, I'm going to come back to this point here. This is literally the strap that comes down, and that is a ball that literally anchors in, and those are teeth. You can't really see it, but I'm going to show you another one that has the teeth. Now, this was in a volcanic area, I believe, and that's why it turned into limonite. This is a tendinous material, and there's another spot. There's spots on here that I'll show you on a microscope that are the silicon, where there's different materials that make up these tendon enthesis points, and that's why you see, as you do, these different layers. And of course the blood is your ferrous oxides, and it's heavily eroded on that, but they're there. Now let me show you a different shot which will show you the actual teeth. Alright, these are the tendon enthesis balls, and this is how they grow. They form these round things. Now, what I want you to look at is this over here. These are where the teeth come, and these are the little plagioclases that are little plates of plagioclase material, which is in that one in the limonite I just showed you. Now, that's the strap that comes back. Of course, they're folded over and laid out flat in most cases. Now, here's a tendon enthesis right here. That is, I think this might be from a meteorite. It's burnt up somehow, and it looks like that may really be what it is, but I'm not sure. Doesn't matter. This is the tendon enthesis ball right there, and you can see it clearly. You see this round ball? That's the stalk of the strap, which came up here. It's been eroded off there flat, but it came up there, and it went back here. See the fibrous material? That's the strap that comes down and anchors your tendon into the bone. And around there's a very red, bloody, slurpy material. They call it leucine-rich proteins, and that is what surrounds those enthesis points to keep them from tearing your bones to shreds. Alright, look at this carefully. That is where the blood supply and the nerves run down the stalk to that tendon enthesis point. And if you look at Comet 67P, it's identical. It has that identical same structure. It has the fluting, it has the ball. They call it a duct, it's a tendon. Alright, this is another mud fossil, and this is a tendon enthesis point that has completely eroded. Now, what I want you to look is very carefully. That is that tendon ball. You see it? That's that round tendon ball. And these are the teeth of the tendon. Those are the teeth that literally implant. Now, this is all eroded away, and these are the blood vessels that allow blood to service that tendon layer. Now, you can see right here, that is the exit point of the strap really came, this is upside down, alright, but it's easier to see this way. But the strap comes in from above. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's a little, alright, the strap came from up here and down under and attached inside here. So it came up this way. So we're looking at it basically upside down, to my way of thinking. Now, there are, and these are where the caves are. The caves are in these holes here, and that's where the blood supplies are. That's what it is. All right, now here's the tendon. I have a lot of videos on this, and there's the tendon. and I am going to show, as I play it forward, that was the little anchor spots, and that's the tendon ball. And here is what the Maori have, and that's exactly what that is. That tendon, and that are the little spikes. You see them here and there? Those are hard as hard can be, and it holds that ceiling up. They'll never collapse. Alright, if you can handle reality, here's where you're going to find it. Mud Fossil University on YouTube. There's a lot of videos here. It's all free. You come, you look around, enjoy yourself. Alright, this is the Facebook group, which is Mud Fossils and New Science, and it explains everything about how the transition metals are the process that creates a lot of this stuff. So, we want reality. We just want this looked at, and we expect it to be looked at. There is no question that it's a reality. There's DNA. There's CAT scans, there's chemistry, it's recreated in the laboratory, and it needs to be looked at, and then academia refuses. So we need to take it to the streets.